Shall we make a
I want to record.
So the letter belonged to...
There's a picture in the altar.
Yes. A picture of Gladys.
She seems... nice. I'm sorry, Wilhelm. I'm not very good with this kind of thing.
It's good to see you around, Master Wilhelm. You came back, even after you abandoned us. We didn't think you had the courage to show your face. It's good to see you around. You came back.
Oh, hello again, Risa. And Master Wilhelm, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to intrude into your personal matters, Uncle Lucio, but we found this letter.
This is...
We took a trip to your old office in the museum.
I see. Unfortunately, your timing is morbidly sad.
Oh, please don't be sad. Would you like some candy?
Please ignore her. What do you mean our timing is bad?
Franny is gone. She left several weeks ago.
Wait, Franny just...
The last time I saw her, she was arguing with Rallis. I gather Rallis was quite insistent that only elemental magic be taught.
You know, now that I think of it, I saw something down in the museum before. A prisoner all bandaged up.
What? Are you suggesting someone may be holding my Franny prisoner down in the museum?
I'm not sure who else it could be.
What possessed you to go down there anyway?
We were following a thief. We think she stole all the tools from one of the Sindarian artisans in town. She may have been involved in Mom's death, too.
I see. I'll make you a deal. If you folks help me rescue my Franny, I'll use my connections and make sure your friend gets some new tools. And Risa, I'll help you investigate the circumstances around Gladys's death.
That would be great.
Although, we would have helped out anyways.
Then it is done. Meet me inside the museum.
So glad you could make it, Wilhelm.
Poor Lucio. He said he would be waiting for...
You're here. Thank the lady.
So, what's the plan?
As the curator of the museum, I used to have access to all the keys.
And where are they now?
I'm not sure. Rallis probably has them. The spare should still be hidden behind a painting in one of the rooms on the first floor. Be careful, Risa. As I'm sure you already know, there are...
We'll be fine, Uncle Lucio.
Yeah, no worries, Uncle Lucio.
We'll bring back Franny soon.
Crisbell, what do you want?
I want to...
Did you find anything, Crisbell?
No. We need to find the key.
Did you find anything?
No. Let me check back here. Yes, this is it! We...
Now to rescue Franny.
Crisbell, what do you...
I want to
We've come to rescue you, Franny. Now come with us. You have a Baldy to cheer up.
She seems sad.
Why does she suddenly look scared?
Everybody, behind us! That went smoother than expected.
Including the whole surprise attack just now?
I thought you were a warrior. Are you turning up your nose at having to fight to protect a damsel in distress?
Well, no.
For now, let us return to Lucio.
Hello.
I can't believe she's here. I truly can't thank you enough.
It seems you really care for her.
I do, but please speak with her directly. She also wants to thank you.
Hello. How are you doing, Miss Franny? I'm still...
Don't force yourself. You still need to recover.
Lucio has been very kind. I'm thankful for him. And to all of you.
Please get better soon.
We're all hoping for your swift recovery. You have a good man in Lucio, you know? I hope I can love someone someday. Even half as much as he loved.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I mean,
Miss Franny, I know this might be hard to talk about, but... Rawless, I knew it!
As we suspected.
That woman. Unforgivable. Risa and I will investigate what's going on with her, Cris Bell. In the meantime, I kept my end of the bargain. My brother, Orapen, over in the university, has a... The university is over on the east side.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lucio. Come on, everyone. Thank you, guys. I don't know what I would have done.
Shall we make a record?
I want to record.
so we're looking for clues?
Yes! Yell if you see a large box labeled clues. That'll be it. Let's search around.
Master Wilhelm and some newcomers. What brings you to me?
It's good to see you too, Orapin.
We just spoke to Lucio. He said you...
Ah, those tools he asked me to acquire were for you. Here they are. It wasn't easy finding anything of Sindarian make out here, you know. Luckily for you, I'm something of an expert in the matter. I'm a lot more than just an expert on the ancient Rena, you know.
Wow! Thank you, Mr. Orapen. Let's hurry up and take these back to Mr. Wilhelm.
I hope the new tools prove helpful. Also, don't let Lucio forget. He owes...
What's this?
A projector. Could be worth...
Matthias?
Leave it to me. Perfect state.
A projector with
A hologram.
Activate it! Activate it!
So there you go. Do you have the ring?
Huh?
appears it's been partially corrupted.
Where did you put the book, Irva? I hid it in the museum, idiot. No one will look for it there. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Besides, after I burned it, it looked like every other piece of old trash. What about the ring? You'll love this. What? You know the statue in the middle of the plaza? Obviously, I stuck it in a small hole under one of the pillars. No one is going to find it there. Nice. Huh? Wait, we left this thing on.
The projection ends there.
So the ring is in the statue in the middle of town?
That doesn't seem too difficult.
Let us go, friends.
Mr. Rojo. We couldn't find your stolen tools, but we managed to find you some new ones.
Where did you find these? They're of Sindarian origin and
We did a favor for a friend, and he was able to track them down for us. Do you think they'll work?
Oh, yes. These will definitely get the job done.
So you'll fix the shattered mural?
My word is my bond. Let's go take a look at it.
Great. We'll meet you in the cathedral beneath the salt mines.
Hello, traveler.
Shall we make a...
I want to
Oh my, that poor mural really got smashed up.
Wait a moment. Have you seen this mural before, Miss Spooky?
Have I? Oh, yes,
A tall bird lady. Wait a second. Do you mean Rawless?
Yes. No? I... think so.
How very interesting.
Whew, you were right.
Do you think you'll be able to repair it?
I told you before, girl.
Not that I doubt your skill as an artisan, but you may be able to fix the physical structure of it, but they require certain rare minerals.
I see. Yeah, that might pose a small problem.
It'll be okay. You can leave that part to us, Mother Superior.
Are you sure, Master Wilhelm? It is a dangerous journey.
I'm sure. Wait for us here, Rojo. We'll bring you back the minerals for the dyes.
Maestro, what did you just agree to?
North of here, there's a place called Rainbow Lake. It's a collection of mineral springs with unusual magical properties. We can get the minerals we need for the dyes from there. But the only way to get to the lake is via the river.
So, how do we get there?
What about asking Paulina? She got us across the ocean. How much
Wow. Did you take your brain out of storage just for this occasion?
Yeah. Get a step stool and come say that to my face sometime.
Let us go ask Paulina then.
Oh, hello, my darlings. How are you enjoying the mountain air? I don't suppose you bought any new clothes while you were in Nevatalira, did you?
Oh, no. We, ran into some problems, actually. Would you mind doing us another favor?
Anything for you, my little peach.
We have to travel down the river to reach the Rainbow Lake.
I don't think I could make it past the mountains. At least not anytime soon. Maybe you can use my shoe. It's big enough to carry you and exquisitely made, so it won't weigh you down. Make sure to bring it back, though. I do hate to lose anything stylish.
Thanks, Paulina. Oh, and one other thing.
She seems to have lost her memory.
Let me look at her.
Oh, hello there. Good morning, sweetie. Aren't you a lovely one? I've never seen one of our kind dressed so nicely. Unfortunately, as you can see, I'm not in any condition to be
She seems familiar, but I'm sorry, my darling.
That's okay. Thanks anyway, Miss Paulina. Everyone, let's go try out this shoe.
Seems like you can use the shoe here. Do you want...
Sure.
Do you want to land here, Crispell?
Yes. Rainbow Lake?
Indeed it is. Technically, it's a collection of small pools formed by mineral springs. We'll need to visit each pool to collect all the minerals we need. Be careful, though. These pools have some magical properties. Sometimes, when a talent... I remember when I first came here and... Never mind.
Crisbel, what do you...
I want to
The pilgrimage is sacred, Crispell. Here it is. Crispell, why don't you collect a sample for Rojo?
Okay. It's the orphanage in Narim.
The pools seem to be reflecting your sight. For once, we can all...
I remember seeing this before. This was my first real vision. I was so scared and...
Hey, this future's not gonna happen.
We're likely to see more visions as you visit the other pools. Have you finished collecting...
Oh, yes.
On to the next one, then.
That statue has been sitting there for as long... I think it may be another one of the witnesses.
He looks so
Well, perhaps it will start moving soon. Stranger things have happened.
I doubt it, but I suppose anything is possible. We've arrived at another...
Here I go. I see two strange people talking to each other.
Oh, look, my children.
Your children? You mean those people in the white coats? Who are they?
Dearie me. Those are... I'm sorry, sweetie.
I'm so confused.
I think we all are. But she doesn't seem to remember anymore.
Well, we have collected the mineral water. Crisbell, what do you...
I want to record. Here it is. What is this?
It looks like two monsters fighting.
How bizarre.
I don't...
What a strange vision.
I guess we shouldn't worry about it for...
Then let us move on.
Hello there! The healing properties of the waters of this place, I know they're used for a multitude of... Besides, they're great for dogs. Hannah's fur looks dazzling.
is that?
A hero of legend.
Oh, I've heard of this one. He's one of the warriors who died fending off the Emperor. I think he was the one who was supposed to have struck the final blow.
Old legends. Nothing more. Have you collected the mineral water yet?
Yes, Maestro.
Let's go then. There's still one more...
Is that a flower I see?
Yes. We call it the Millennium Flower. As a result, it's almost overflowing with magical power. The flower grows very slowly, but it's actually older than me.
Like that's saying much.
No one asked for your opinion, lunch.
That will be enough, both of you.
On to the last pool. Here we are. I've got the mineral water. I wonder if we're also going to see a vision this time? I wonder... Oh, I'm starting to feel faint.
Crisbell, are you all right?
I think another vision is coming. And this time... That was...
The destruction of the entire world.
Explosions everywhere.
And at the center of it all...
Did someone just call my name?
You. It can't be. What are you doing here?
It seems my timing is impeccable as always. But relax. I'm not here for you lot. I'm here for the flower.
I don't know what you're planning to do with that flower, but...
We've seen your evil plan. And we're going to stop you right here!
Stop me? But I haven't even gotten started yet, my dear. Well, I suppose this will give me a good opportunity to see how you're coming along.
We're about to kick your butt.
Playtime is over, children. done already. But
This is not.
But of course it's not. This was so fun.
We're about to kick your...
No! Stop! You don't remember, but we already lost!
Oh, it seems like one of you has some decent time power with you. But you...
Oh no! We need a...
I will transport you to safety.
Leaving so soon? Oh well. I suppose I should just carry on and retrieve the flower then.
What just happened?
We barely escaped alive. That statue.
I am not a statue. However, you are otherwise correct. I used my maximum acceleration to remove you from...
And thank goodness you did. I was a...
Not to be ungrateful, but...
I am JKR, unit number 721, one of the witnesses.
JKR 721? How about I just call you K for short?
Kay? Where'd you get that from?
What? I think it's pretty normal to use someone's middle name as a nickname.
Well,
You may address me however you prefer.
Well, thank you very much for saving us, Mr. K.
we're all pretty beat up. We need somewhere safe to rest.
Crisbell, what?
We should rest for a while.
We still have some tents left.
Let's save...
Crisbell, what do you want?
I want to
Seems like you can use...
Sure.
Do you want to land here, Crisbell?
Yes.
Seems like you can use...
Sure.
Do you want to land here?
Yes.
Oh, my darlings, just look at your clothes. Some...
You don't know the half of it, Miss Paulina. Do you mind if we rest?
Of course, of course. Make yourself...
We should be safe. Thank you again, Mr. K. I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't saved...
The action was consistent with my nature.
How do you mean?
I am not entirely sure.
You're one of those witnesses, right? Do you know Paulina and Buki?
Buki? Oh, right. That's me. I do detect something familiar about them.
Me neither. Although there's at least one thing we know for sure. Although I wouldn't mind finding out who was.
While I appreciate all the catching up, I think we should allow Crisbell and her friends to...
Thanks, Matthias. I'll resume in the morning. rest. We still need to get those mineral samples to Mr. Rojo at the cathedral.
If that is where you're headed, then I shall accompany you.
Great. I knew we could count on you, Kay.
What exactly makes you want to follow us around?
I have unfortunately lost the data that was supposed to be stored in my memory. I will need to begin accumulating replacement knowledge about the world, as I am certain I was created with a purpose.
So, you want to find out more about who you are and why you lost your memories?
I suppose that makes sense. Just try not to get in our way.
There is no need to worry.
Have a safe trip, my darlings.
Isn't Rojo waiting for us in the cathedral? Monsters!
They must have found their way here from deeper in the mines.
This will serve as a good opportunity for me to demonstrate my capability. My style of combat is different than that of a typical human. My body is constantly being supplied with crystal energy, so I have great speed and stamina, allowing me to strike many times whenever. However, whenever I attack or use a skill, my heat level rises. As it rises, I become stronger, but let us proceed to a demonstration. Press the button each time I begin to glow to trigger. You did well. Whenever I attack or use a skill, my heat level rises. As it rises, I become stronger. I also possess the ability to change. By using my juggle skill, I can move this enemy to the other side of the battle. Now, let me demonstrate my impact strike. For this attack, press the button repeatedly. Try to keep the indicator in the yellow area for maximum. Now, let us finish disposing of these errant monsters.
Crisbell, what?
We
We still have some tents left.
let's save.
Crisbell, what do you want?
I want to Hello, Mr. Rojo. We brought...
Well, I see you're as...
How long do you think the repairs will take?
Well, I don't imagine it should be too long. And there we have it. Good as...
This is impressive handiwork.
It worked! The mural is fixed!
Crisbel, why don't you try approaching the altar now?
It's working!
That leaves just 2 more cathedrals to visit. One in Cinder and one in Crystallis. Although, I think we still have a little bit of unfinished business here.
Uncle Wilhelm, there you are.
Oh, hi, Risa. What are you doing here?
She just said she was looking for me. What is it, Risa? Is everything...
Not exactly. The memorial service for Mom is about to start. But I'm worried that Lucio and I haven't found any concrete evidence to use against her yet. I just know she had something to do with Mom's death.
I see. Crisbel, I knew Gladys for a long time. She was more than just a close friend. She was like a sister to me. I'd really like to attend this memorial service, and maybe we can help straighten out whatever's going on with them.
Say no more, Maestro. We understand. And Risa, of course we'll help. Great! The memorial service is being held at the Orowitz mansion on the north side of town.
You are as effective as usual, Master.
I hate that Risa. She barely even goes to Mass, but was still always Mom's favorite.
I told you. There's...
I'll see you all there.
I recognize some of these things. Normally when I pass by a...
Maybe this is a strange question, Mr. K, but...
I have had many friends, but it is not the same with me as it is with you.
That sounds really sad.
I don't feel that way. After all, humans have such short lives.
Hello, travelers.
fellow travelers.
Shall we make a record?
I want to
They appear to be mourning someone.
Gladys must have been a pretty important person.
She was the head of the Orowitz family. And she always put the well-being of Talira first.
Shh, it's starting.
Family and friends, we have come together today to mourn the tragic loss of our beloved matron, Gladys Orowitz. May her soul find peace in the... Lady Gladys was an inspiration to us all. So today, although we mourn, I ask that everyone please come together. Knowing her, I'm sure she would rather be remembered with smiles.
So what do we do now? Let's go talk to Uncle Lucio.
She was a good person.
I'm glad none of those Sundarians came. I simply don't understand how Gladys...
Gladys always used to say she wasn't a and she always greeted return. I can almost see her now.
It's too bad that only memories can be preserved in sapphires.
She was a great teacher. We're going to miss her.
Lady Gladys was always a philanthropist. Half the things in the museum...
When I said I wanted to study in the university, she was always like that, bringing out the best in people.
I remember how she was always kind to everyone. She even brought me medicine when I was sick.
Glad to see you made it, Master Will.
I wouldn't miss it for anything.
So glad you could make it, Wilhelm. It was...
The tension.
Glad to see you.
I wouldn't miss it for...
Are all the attendants ready, my sweet puffs? Are all the attendants ready, my sweet puffs?
Glad.
I hate that Risa.
Oh, is that Professor Wilhelm? I'm sorry about before, and I believe Gladys and I exchanged so many letters over the years that I recognized you instantly. Didn't she have a phrase? A towering intellect in little boys' overalls.
I'm gonna use that.
I have to say, you did an excellent job educating the children. If only Gladys had focused on their manners a little bit more. Anyway, you're welcome to join us during the It would be rude under the circumstances. I hope you will come by the house for dinner at a more appropriate.
I definitely will.
Master Wilhelm, I'm happy you made it.
I'm glad I made it too. Risa let me know what was happening. Have the two of you made any progress on your
Some. Supposedly she was Gladys's cousin, who had been living abroad. Almost no one here seems to remember her, although both the twins vouched for her. I checked and I was able to find some holdings in her name, but I couldn't find anyone who actually recalls seeing her there. No one saw her kidnap Franny either. If we were to confront her now, and that's where the trail runs cold, I fear. I would ask Gladys about her, but...
Maybe there's something I can do to help with that.
How so? What?
I think that's Lady Gladys I see in the past.
Leave it to me, Crisbell.
There's a picture.
Yes.
She seems... I'm sorry, Wilhelm.
It's good to see you around. You came back, even after you abandoned us.
It warms my heart to see the city prospering like this. My children seem to think I'm invincible, but I won't. I suppose there's only one thing left to do. Time to go finish that will I've been working on. Time to go.
Glad to see.
I should probably...
Crisbell!
I think so, Mr. Lucy.
I knew she started working on one. What?
My friends, we now have a...
Today is indeed a very sad day.
Hey, that's the bird lady I saw.
But the Orowitz family must move forward. And to that end, we do have some business that needs to be resolved. Before her tragic death, my dear sister Gladys made me promise that I would take care of the family. She was quite insistent that the family fortune be protected and stay within the family. So, it is with a heavy heart that I nominate myself for the role.
That woman kidnapped my Franny!
And she plotted with the Empress.
And she came out of a magic portal and smashed the mural.
And she... Wait, what? Spooky, are you saying you saw what happened?
Yes. No? Maybe. I'm sorry, dearie. My memory hasn't been the same ever since I lost my part.
Maybe Rallis disassembled her to prevent her from telling the story.
If we can find the missing components, I think it should be possible to repair her.
Wow, Kay. Talk about being reliable.
Do you know where the rest of your body might be, Miss Spooky?
I'm not entirely sure, but I can still feel around them. They're somewhere so salty. And
that sounds like the depths of the salt mines. Let's go check it out. Just hold tight, Gladys. We won't let this woman ruin your legacy. The entrance to the mines. Let's go find.
Oh. Oh.
Crisbell, what do you want?
I want to
Oh! Oh!
Ah, once I'm all back together, I'll have to find...
Great display, Crisbell.
The last time I came to this area, there was...
These mines have been around for generations. How?
I do not measure my life by the same timescales that you do. It is rare for an event to occur that is interesting enough to merit...
What would be an example of something that's interesting?
For example, when a time mage comes to the lake with the head of a witness in her bag.
Yeah, I hear you, Kay. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing that happens that often.
All right. That's enough chit-chat, everyone.
Indeed. I can sense the faint signal of a witness down here. It...
Mining is getting harder with so many
We're confined.
Glad we found it, but it...
Judging by the blue crumbles...
But why would they do that?
A long time ago, there was a group of people in this area who did the same.
How long ago was this?
1,246 years.
I should have known better than to ask.
Hello there. I don't usually like quite so much. These mines have some sort of... It must be the salt taking different shapes. Or maybe just the ghost. These mines sure have...
Oh, there's my body. It's not much to look at, but Oh, thank you so much, children. This whole thing has been such a gosh darn ordeal.
Let's return to the cathedral.
Crisbell, what do you...
I want to
Give me some time, and I will see.
I'm my old self again. Oh, what a relief. Thank you, children.
Miss Spooky, do you remember what happened when you first saw Miss Rawless?
Oh, yes, sweetie. Let me just get my memories back in... Oh. That's too far back. Wait. Oh.
What is it?
I remember now. 2 people came here. They sprinkled sapphire dust around and chanted some kind of ritual. Then that Rawless woman appeared and said something like...
I'll stop you right there.
What?
You again!
Don't be an animal. I'm not here to get my own hands dirty. But I can't allow you to put my client on the spot. It seems like you went to a lot of work rebuilding this machine.
Is she... talking about me?
The Empress gave me this device for something else. It makes old technology like this go haywire.
Intruders! I must defend the brood.
Hope you all have fun.
It's going to be nice decorating the cathedral with your bodies.
You can try, you crazy robot!
Careful! The mask seems to be an important part of her fighting style.
she dead?
I am not sure that death is the right concept.
Enabling startup sequence. Consciousness protocol. Oh, dearie me. What just happened? I'm so sorry.
Mookie, are you alright?
Yes, I think so. Maybe.
What about her memories? Buki, do you remember what you were saying about Rawlis?
Oh, yes, I remember. She said, my resurrection can only be completed by trading one life for another. Then the two bird people laid something down in the circle of sapphire dust. There was a flash of light, and then that Rawlis lady stepped out of a portal. I tried to stop her, but she tore me apart. I'm sorry, my dears. That's all I can remember.
No. Thank you, Miss Buki. You've been very helpful. Come on, everyone. Let's go tell Risa what we've learned.
You are as...
There's an orb on the...
Crisbell, what do you want?
I want to Oh, wow, look! It seems...
Indeed it has.
What are they celebrating anyways?
The anniversary of the final battle from the First War. Many people died repelling her first assault on Crystallis. This parade is to honor their memories.
And now, she's building another army and trying a...
Yes. If we don't find a way to stop her,
If she succeeds and that vision comes true, most of the world will be destroyed.
Welcome. It's only 200.
That would be great.
At your service. It may be cold, but Tulira's mornings.
Well done, Crisbell. Will you do the honors?
Of course, Maestro.
Let me take a look at it.
I decided to try again today. They're my children. I can't give up. I'll get through to them, no matter. I had another discussion with Arvo and Irva today. Although it turned into more of a fight, to be honest. I tried to talk to them, but they just wouldn't listen. I'm at my wit's end. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I think I'm going to try putting them in charge of the new renovation fund I'm establishing. Maybe if they see for themselves how our money is improving the city, it will change their perspective. I told Arvo and Irva about the fund. For the first time in a long time, they didn't argue.
Seems like their relationship was bumpier than they let on in public.
This also seems like an unlikely way for a dispute.
I agree. This probably wasn't the end of their troubles.
So, what should we do now?
Perhaps we should speak with the Mother Superior again. And tell her we were able to open the diary.
And that's what happened.
That is quite the story.
I can't believe it. The twins? Arvo and Irva?
So what if we were? I'm impressed you figured it out. Not that anyone will believe you.
Why would you do something like this?
It must be so easy being you, being Mother's favorite, the obvious heir apparent. Didn't you ever notice how Mother just kept giving away our fortune to the museum, to the poor, to the refugees? The city prospered even as we were diminished. We needed someone strong to lead the family. That's enough, Arvo. It doesn't matter, Risa. It's too late. Rallis will...
We need to go tell everybody.
Unfortunately, it's still just our word against theirs.
They do not seem to appreciate the concept of a family the way the other members of the clan do.
We need some sort of hard evidence to prove they are lying.
Crisbell, didn't you say Mom was working on a will? At the memorial service, Rallis claimed that Mom wanted her to take over the family. But if we could find the will and it said something different...
Do you have any idea where she might have kept something like that?
Not really.
I might have an idea. A long time ago, Gladys gave me something for safekeeping. I stored it in a secret compartment in my house.
Let's go check it out.
You won't get anything from that diary! Besides, it's not like anyone...
I can't believe I used to teach you kids.
Shall we make a record?
I want to record.
I'm sorry, Risa, but the majority has agreed.
But you can't!
Looks like we made it just in time.
Master Wilhelm and friends.
We have proof that Arvo and Irva are guilty of conspiring against the Arowitz, and—
Oh. I don't suppose you have any proof of that.
Yes. We found Gladys's will.
You what?
Let me see that. This does indeed appear to be Gladys's signature. As to what it says, this part looks like standard legal boilerplate. It is my greatest wish for the Orowitz family to continue using its wealth for the common good. It appears she is leaving most of her wealth to fund renovation projects around the city.
That does kinda sound like Mom.
The rest is to be divided up equally amongst the family members. And that's strange. It appears there's no mention of you at all, Rallis.
That's because...
It's because you're an imposter! A phony! A fake!
Who are you, really?
Who am I? Who am I? I am Rallis! I am the first of the Orowitz blood! I am the one who led this family to greatness!
You're not even half the woman Mom was, and you can't have this family.
All of you are fools! You should have just left well enough alone. If subterfuge won't work, I will take back my legacy by force! You're coming with me, girl!
Risa! Oh no, we need to find her!
Christopher is right. Let's head out into the city and look for them.
No! Risa! Please help us, Master Wilhelm!
You won't get... Besides,
I can't believe I used...
Shall we make a rec?
I want to There they are! In the middle of the parade!
This should be the perfect venue to demonstrate my power!
Let me go!
Quiet, little worm. You are about to be made into an example.
We need to hurry up there! We have—
Wait, Crisbell! This seems dangerous. Are you sure you did everything you had to do?
I still have— There they are!
This should be the...
What?
Quiet, little worm.
We need to hurry up!
Wait, Chris, are you sure?
I'm ready.
You again?
Christopher! Help me!
I'm coming, Risa! You made a big mistake, Rallis. Now you're gonna have to deal with us.
Help! Uncle Christopher! Crispell!
Silence!
She's draining Risa's life. This must be what she did to Gladys. We have to stop her.
Now you will see what true power is.
We beat her!
Quick, we need to get Risa back to the mansion. Well, that was completely insane.
I thought you liked adventure.
It's possible to have too much of a good thing.
I must thank you all for exposing Rawless for what she was. And the twins as well. They will be heading to jail for their crimes.
The Orowitz family owes you all more than a fortune.
I wouldn't say no to a date. You know, once this is all over.
You did not just say that to her.
I normally don't date foreigners. But I think you may have earned it.
Interesting. Attraction can even exist cross-species.
You don't know us anything, Risa. We only did what we thought was right. Well, there is still one more thing I was hoping to get your help with. Mom's will said she wanted the family money to go towards renovations in the city. You're a time mage. You can see how these things will turn out. I wouldn't even know where to start. I've never even lived here. Please, I could really use your advice.
Go on, Crisbell. Help her out.
Well? Why don't you use the money to renovate the museum? That makes sense. It is part of Mom's legacy. Lucio could even go back to being the curator. Yes. Right now, the museum is associated with Rawless and her schemes. I'm sure you'll be able to turn it back into something good for the city.
Sage advice, Crisbell.
Thank you, Crisbell. That's as good an idea as I'm going to get. Okay, it's time to get to work. And I'd like to say thanks one last time. I can't wait to see you all again when your journey is over.
Same here.
I suppose we should take that as our cue to depart.
So now what do we do?
We must continue our quest. The next cathedral should be in the city of Cinder.
It has been several hundred years since the last time I visited that continent.
You were a big help, Mr. K.
Crisbell, don't call him Mister. It's weird.
Oh, but just calling him K isn't?
I find you to be sufficiently strange to merit my continued involvement.
Hey now, Kay. Be careful who you're calling strange.
Apologies. Perhaps my choice of words did not make my meaning. In theory, everyone should be capable of effecting change on the world. Yet, I have found you to be different. Although sometimes hesitant, you take action.
Thanks, I think.
In summary, yes, I will accompany you.
I suppose that's that. Let's head out for Cinder, everybody.
Perhaps Paulina can help us reach our destination. Let us go speak to her.
Thank you, Crisbell. I'll make good use of the funds.
I'll be able to rebuild the museum with my dear Franny. I couldn't be happier.
Nothing to see here. Shall we make a record?
I want to record.